Hello, welcome back to the brand new session of EC Council Certified Secure Computer User. And in this session, we will discuss about the social engineering and identity theft. Because in this time, in the last 2 or 3 years, we are facing a lot of social engineering attacks and the phishing attacks in Asia Pacific, especially. So that's why we added this topic into this syllabus, and let's have a conversation on a module objective. So this will be the module objective, and we will go through one by one in the sequence. So this is our module flow. So first of all, we will discuss the identity theft. So identity theft is fraudulent acquisition and misuse of someone's personal information, typically for financial gain, or you can say illicit purpose as well. So it occurs when an individual sensitive details such as their name, social security numbers, credit card information, or login credentials are obtained by an unauthorized person. This stolen information can be used to impersonate the victim, commit financial fraud, open fraudulent accounts, make unauthorized purchases, or engage in other criminal activities. So, identity theft can cause significant financial and emotional distress for the victim and often requires extensive efforts to resolve the restore one's identity and credit worthiness. So, safeguarding personal information and being, vigilant against suspicious activities are essential in preventing the identity theft. So in if you are facing identity theft, so there will be four important options, and there will be four effects. Sorry, the first will be the financial loss. You may face financial loss. You may face criminal charges, or it may lead to denial of employment, healthcare facilities, or mortgage, bank accounts, and credit cards, etc. And maybe you may face some legal issues as well if you are not following standard operating procedure. So this is all about the identity theft. So personal information that can be stolen, yes, like your passport numbers, birth certificates, a credit card or bank account numbers, driving license numbers, or maybe the social security numbers, names, address, date of birth, mother's name, or maybe the telephone numbers, or maybe a lot of details like maybe your user account details or something like that. So how do attackers steal identity? So we saw earlier, right? So personal information that can be stolen, like names or address names, or maybe the date of birth, social security numbers, or maybe the financial information, or maybe the passwords, personal identification numbers, or maybe the phone numbers, email address, account address, so health information as well. So there are just a few examples we saw, and it's crucial to protect personal information to prevent identity theft and other malicious activities. But now, how do attackers steal this identity? So attackers steal identities through various methods, like including phishing attacks. Like phishing means, let's if someone is sending deceptive emails or message that trick individuals into revealing their personal information or clicking on malicious link, right? Then again, the second may be a data breach, exploiting vulnerabilities in system to gain unauthorized access to database containing personal information. Maybe the social engineering should be there, manipulating individuals through psychological tactics such as impersonating a trusted entity to extract sensitive details. So there are a lot of options by which attackers can steal the identity. There are two more options which I did not discuss, and that is hacking or maybe the theft or personal stuff. So fraudsters may steal wallet and purses, mails including bank and credit card statement, pre-approved credit card offers as well, and new check or tax information as well. So there should be one more method like hacking. That means attacker may hack the computer system to steal some confidential information. So there are some more there are some more techniques like physical theft, or maybe the dumpster diving, maybe shoulder surfing, malware, social engineering, data breaches, phishing. So there are a lot of options. So these methods are employed to obtain personal data, so which can then be used for identity theft or other fraudulent activities. So again, what do attackers do with stolen identity? So that is again a nice question, because attackers can exploit stolen data in various ways, like as we are seeing credit card fraud or phone or utilities fraud or other fraud, maybe bank finance fraud or government document fraud. So financial fraud, they may use stolen credit card information or bank account details to make unauthorized purchases or withdrawals. Identity theft, as we saw earlier, right? So I also gave the example of identity theft. So attackers can impersonate individuals to open fraudulent accounts, apply for loans, or engage in other criminal activities in victim's name, or they can sell the data, right? Attackers may hold the sensitive data ransom, so demanding payment in exchange for not exposing or deleting the stolen information. So there are some more, like credential stuffing should be there. So they can use stolen usernames and password to attempt unauthorized access to other accounts and service. So these are just a few examples of what attackers might do with stolen data, or highlighting the importance of protecting personal information and staying vigilant against the potential threats. So again, that is a example of identity theft, and that was all about the identity theft. So again, the next question came in our mind, and that what is exactly the social engineering? So social engineering, it is a type of attack where an attacker manipulate people's emotion, trust, or ignorance to obtain sensitive information or influence their behavior. So it involves exploiting human psychology rather than relying on technical vulnerabilities, right? So the attacker might impersonate a trusted person, use deception, or create a sense of urgency to trick individual into divulging or confidential data or performing actions they normally would not. So social engineering attack can occur through various communication channels such as phone calls, emails, in-person interaction, maybe any kind of links or something like that. So that is how social engineering attack can work. So these are some examples which I have noted down in my slides. So here one more point came into our mind, and that is human based social engineering. So human based social engineering refers to a type of attack where an attacker directly interact with individual to manipulate or receive or maybe deceive them into divulging sensitive information or performing certain actions. So it relies on exploiting human vulnerabilities, right, and trust or ignorance to achieve the attacker's goal. So this can be done through various means, such as impersonation or building rapport, or creating a sense of urgency, or using psychological manipulation techniques. So the attacker aims to deceive individuals into sharing confidential data or granting access to secure system, so bypassing technical security measures by targeting the human element. So this kind of process is known as human based social engineering. So again, there is one more thing which is important, and that is computer based social engineering. So again, computer based social engineering is to a type of it is a type of attack where an attacker utilize technologies and digital communication channel to manipulate or receive individuals for malicious purpose. So it involves tactics such as phishing emails, fake website, malware infected downloads that trick users into revealing sensitive information or taking unintended actions. So the attacker leverages computer system and online platform to exploit human vulnerabilities and gain unauthorized access to personal data or network. So this form of social engineering focuses on exploiting the digital realm to deceive and manipulate individual for nefarious purpose. So this kind of process is known as computer based social engineering. And again, as I have told you, maybe they can use phishing attack, or maybe they can use some security alerts for that. But please always be aware about the security alerts. Though it is your computer or laptop, maybe desktop, your iPad, pads, or maybe tablets, phablets, or maybe if your phone. So please never ignore the security alerts, because always there should be something if you are getting any security alerts. So there are some examples which I have gave you. So these are the some examples for social networking websites which you are using, like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, maybe Twitter, right, or maybe so on. So again, the next question is how to find if we are a victim of identity theft. So, to determine if you are a victim of identity theft, you can take some steps, like you can monitor your account. So you can regularly review your financial statement, accounts, and credit card transaction for any suspicious or unauthorized activity. You can also check the credit reports as well. So you can obtain and review your credit reports from major credit bureaus to identify any unfamiliar accounts, inquiries, or discrepancies as well. So you can also look for unusual communications, like watch for unexpected bills or collection notice or communication regarding accounts you did not open or activities you didn't initiate. So these this is how you can identify. There are some more there are a lot of options by which you can identify, but I am remembering two more. Like you can monitor identity related services, like consider enrolling in identity theft protecting services or credit monitoring services that can alert you to potential fraudulent activity. So always be alert to unusual behavior. Stay vigilant for signs of identity theft, such as receiving calls or emails seeking sensitive information, being denied credit unexpectedly, or receiving unfamiliar account statement. So if you suspect identity theft, it is crucial to take immediate action by reporting the incident to the appropriate authorities, and you need to notify relevant financial institution to minimize further damage. So this is how you can work with the same, right? So what to do if identity is stolen? So you can contact credit reports agencies, you can request for credit report, you can immediately inform credit bureaus, as we earlier discussed. You can freeze the credit report, or maybe you can contact all of your creditors and notify them for of the fraudulent activities. You can change all the password of online accounts, whether it is of your Facebook or Gmail, or maybe if it is a net banking or credit card or something like that, you can change the password. You can also close the accounts that you know or believe have been tampered with or opened fraudulently. So what to do if identity is stolen? So there are some more points which I have added in my slide. So yes, you can take a look one by one. You can also file a report to the police or maybe cyber crime department. So you can also take advice from crime cyber crime agencies and report agencies about how to protect yourself from further identity compromise. Then you can tell the debt collectors if you have any financial fraud. So you can just go to your bank and you can talk to the manager. And again, you can also file a complaint with identity theft and cyber crime reporting agencies, such as the cyber crime police department or something like that. So you can also ask the credit card company about the new account numbers, and you can also ask the bank to report the fraud to the customer report agency, such as there are a lot of, but yes, that complies reporting for checking of accounts. So yeah, I have also added some Federal Trade Commission's screenshot whether you can complain. Then again, this is econsumer.government. Then Internet Crime Complaint Center is there. So again, there is one more option. There is one more topic actually. Sorry. So prosecuting identity theft. So there are some 5 steps which I have gave you in a detailed manner. So yes, you can just have a look into that part and you can follow the process. So yeah, again, I have told you in my past session that if you are from Asia Pacific, or like something like from India, so you can directly go to the cyber crime reporting portal. So you can directly report right? So you can directly go to the cybercrime.gov.in and you can report a cybercrime, right? Whatever you have been if you have the financial fraud, yes, you can click on that. If you have any other cyber crime, so you can click on other cyber crime as well. So there is one more thing, how we can hide our IP, right? So there are a lot of tools like quick hide IP tool, or maybe IP addressing hiding tools like hide IP, ultrasurf, hide my IP hider, anti-track, store, anonymizer, universal. So there are a lot of tools, but I will show you one additional tool which I want to show you, and I hope I have showed you in my previous training as well. So you can directly go to the Hotspot Shield free VPN proxy, and it is partially free, but yes, you can take a subscription as well. I didn't take any kind of subscription, but yes, I have I can hide my IP as well. So if you are using, so you will see the extension, or you can say add-on, in your Google Chrome, or maybe the Mozilla, maybe Microsoft Edge, or any other tool if you are using, or browser if you are using, you will get the extension. Or you can directly go to the Chrome store, or maybe Mozilla store, Edge store. So you can add this extension to your browser, right? It is available almost for all browser, so you can just add it. You don't need to install any other software or something like that. You just go to their website, and you can add for your Google Chrome, or maybe Mozilla Firefox, or so on. So I have added Hotspot Shield free VPN proxy, and you can see that it is right now, it is disconnected. So right now it's my IP address, as you can see that on my screen right now. So I will show you if I'm turning on. So I'm just turning on my Hotspot Shield VPN. Now it is connected, and I will just refresh this. So now you can see that my public IP address has been changed. And if you want to, if you want to check this IP address, you can directly go to the whatismyipaddress.com, and you can look for this IP address. So you will see I'm right now in New Jersey, which is totally incorrect, but still you can hide your IP. So this is how you can hide your IP, or this is how you can hide your identity through the technological. Once you have done, please, you can also stop this particular feature once if you've done, right? Because maybe if you are using any kind of VPN, so you may get some less speed as comparison to your normal speed. So yeah, this is all about the social engineering attacks and identity theft, as well as we saw how we can hide our IP address. So don't get hooked, think before you click. Stay protected while you are connected with network.